ourselves.
Along with some stand-up we hope you enjoy.
We are. What are you laughing at?
Does she want posies in her flower crown or pussies when she's going down? Find out tonight on the Lesbian Channel's hit new game show. Is she a lesbo or an orco? That's right. Is she a lesbo or an arto? The show where we challenge our queer contestant to discern if each lady each round is a lesbian like her or just very artsy. Because asking her out straight up would be too straight. Let's bring out tonight's contestant.
Hi everybody, so my name is Poppy.
Ooh, Poppy, very cute name. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Poppy.
Well, I'm a full-time protester. I collect cartoons from the New Yorker, and I live with my mom and Donna in Portland, Oregon.
What? I also live in Portland, Oregon.
Oh, that's crazy.
Do you want to, get a drink sometime, or... Oh, I'm getting word from my producer that this isn't about me.
I like this game.
Ooh. Well, ladies and gents, or should I say ladies and gent, because we only have one male audience member left who hasn't figured out yet that this isn't lesbian porn.
Wait, are you sure?
I'm sure.
Damn it!
Extensive conversation about consent.
Ooh. This show has no points, but 500 points to you, Poppy. Now that the male gaze is gone, let's bring out round one.
Hi, I'm Lady Bird. I saw my favorite work of cinema.
Are you kidding me? She loves Lady Bird, who of course is a religious icon.
God bless the Saoirse Ronan.
What is a lesbian?
That is incorrect. Sorry, Poppy. That's a hetero. No. Notice how Lady Bird did not join in on the sacred Saoirse swearing because she is in fact not a lesbian.
I mean, come on, I said work of cinema.
Now scram, Timothy Chalamet Stan.
But he's so hot when he plays the bass.
Let's bring out round two.
Hi, my name is Anne, but it's spelled with an M, so it's M. You can find me on SoundCloud. It's Anne with an M, so it's M.
Oh, are you kidding me? What is a lesbian?
That is correct.
Right, but I'm not going to get too cocky about it.
Oh, I'm getting word from my producer that the C word is not allowed on this show.
Oh, wow, that makes me feel so validated in my sexuality.
Let's get a mortgage together. Let's bring out round three.
Hi, I'm Mary Louise. I can go out with you on any dates because I never seem to be dating any boys.
Poppy, any guesses?
Well, two first names mean Southern, but she's never been around boys, so... What is a trick question?
That is correct! For the secret double bonus round, can you tell us how she will come out?
Well, she's going to come out when she's old, like Jodie Foster.
Yes.
Because she's afraid her Southern grandmother will haunt her.
Yes.
For wanting to get a haircut or a pixie cut like Kristen Stewart.
Poppy, that is absolutely correct!
How do you know so much?
Well, I used to be like you, and then I saw Britney and Santana kiss on Glee, and I knew.
Now, Poppy, you have won the grand prize, all expenses paid trip to my apartment! Get ready to meet my two cats!
What are your cats' names?
Blue and is the warmest color. Thanks so much for tuning in to Is She a Lesbo or an Arho? Tune in next week to see me fall in love with that contestant as well.
Me too.
Me three, but secretly
Man, you gotta know your audience, all right? This is a poetry night. You can't be coming in here peddling your McNuggets, peddling your capitalist bullshit, all right, man?
Look, I mean, I just saw all these people. My boss said that I gotta hand out these flyers.
Yeah, all right, okay, all right. Well, you can't be doing that, all right? This is a place of art and poetry. You got it?
I don't need anything else. Can I stick around though, watch some of your poetry?
Sure, just leave the McNuggets.
All right, got it. Jesus.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming out tonight to this beautiful night of poetry and art. We've got a lot of great readers, and we really hope you enjoy some of the poetry you hear tonight. As we know, the theme for tonight is love. That's right. Love for yourself, love for others, love for the great unknown, love for animals, love for vegetables, love for whatever you want. We've got some great readers. First up, Chrysanthemum, who suffers from lactose intolerance. Let's clap it up.
Tonight's piece is dedicated to my life bringer, my mother, and also her current boyfriend, Clark. I build my jigsaw with these broken hands, one piece at a time. I do not know the image I am trying to create. All I know is the gap I was trying to fill with that one perfect person can no longer sustain me. I have the corners, but not the context of who you really were. I start again, a new image in place, one that revolves around me. I throw my soul onto the image in the hopes of pulling out my purpose, one that is without you, Clark. In the hopes of one day becoming complete. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Chrysanthemum. That was really beautiful. Next up, we have the esteemed, the wonderful, the infinitely talented Dough. Spelled like the deer, not the bread.
Hello. I would like to dedicate this to Mother N and the fly that hit my windshield on the way over. The willow tree is moved by the wind, but what moves the wind? From what force does this power derive, if not from something bigger? It is that which we cannot understand that has the power to drive the unmovable. Do not view me as a staunch cliff and turn away. I may be misshapen, but I am carved. Through my own persistence, give me your consistence, and I will give you the heart of what lies. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Know your audience?
Thanks again, Dough. That was very beautiful. That touched my soul. I hope it touched yours. Our next reader is a classic.
Hey, wait, no. I want to go. Can I go? Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right.
Thanks, man.
What you got?
I have something I'd like to share. It's all right. Dearest one, how can I ever turn away from your decadent figure? From your skin to your bones, you force the greatest of men to their knees.
Okay.
I love you no matter your shape.
Yes!
It is your savory oil that my tongue craves above all. I dip you sensually into the ketchup sauce, and I watch as your delicate skin becomes wrapped in a cloak of red velvet. Velvet material that demands the eye to gaze, but that the hand is forbidden to touch. Why are you, oh glorious big chicken nugget, so hard for me to say no to? Perhaps it is because thou only cost $5 for 10 pieces. There is not a whore in the world who is as cheap but tastes as good as you.
Hello. Hi, friends. How are y'all doing tonight? Excellent. Thank you all so much for coming out. In case you don't know me, I'm Porozok. You might know me from the intro because I haven't been in a sketch yet, but I will be. I am the first of 3 comedy ghosts that are going to visit you tonight because you've lost the true meaning of Christmas. But in the meantime, I'm going to do a little bit of stand-up, so hopefully y'all enjoy it. Now first, I would like to talk about a recent experience I had. And by recent, I mean a year ago, when I went to a gym and they had this very interesting machine that does a full body scan. It's supposed to look at, are you too thin, too heavy, do you need to work out more, that sort of thing. But I wouldn't have done it if I had known that it would scan each body part individually as well. So I get on the machine, I get the and the technician says, okay, you're looking pretty good. 2 things stand out to us, which is not what I want to hear after my body has been scanned. And so she says, first things first, the machine says you have a very heavy trunk. What did the machine say about my trunk? I don't think the machine's allowed to say that. I would like to talk to HR. Secondly, she says, it says here that you have a very strong right arm. Yeah, your right arm is a little more muscular and a lot more defined than your left arm is. Do you have any idea why that could be? And I said, that's a real head scratcher, Doc. But I could think of a reason. And I think I know why my right arm is stronger. And I think you know why I have a strong right arm. I don't know who we're being coy about this for. I mean, who are we hiding this from? The robot that just said I have a fat ass? Why are we doing this? So, on a tangential note, I was recently watching Jurassic Park. Spectacular movie, love it. I always have one complaint though, and it feels a little unrealistic. Not about the dinosaurs, that's going to happen, but about the fact that this island keeps killing so many people, and they keep opening it every time. I mean, who could be so thoughtless and careless as to keep letting this death go on just for profit, And then I looked back at this most recent year, and I said, yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. I can see that happening. But if Jurassic Park existed in the real world, I don't think that it would be the business owners that would keep it going whenever people died. I think they would try to close Jurassic Park, and you'd have a line of people outside like, they can't take away my goddamn dinosaurs! I'm an American! It is my God-given right to watch a T-Rex fight a slightly bigger T-Rex! I mean, how many people have died of this, huh? 1,000? 1,000 people eaten by dinosaurs? Do you know how many people die of common flu every year? That's nothing! So what? One of them was my dad. Yeah, a pterodactyl swooped down and ate him. Who cares? He shouldn't count. He had asthma. He was dying in one way or another. All these people are saying, I want to get off of the island. Does anyone think about what I want? What about when I want to eat at that shitty dinosaur-infested Applebee's on the island, huh? And they say, oh, you're putting the waitstaff in danger because there's velociraptors in the kitchen. I don't give a shit. I want my brontosaurus bites, goddammit! Additionally, yeah, so I actually just got my second COVID shot. Thank you. Doing the bare minimum. So that sucked. I mean, obviously I'm happy to be vaccinated, but it felt terrible. And the one thing is, I always build it up so much worse in my head than it really is. Because I go to the vaccine site, someone's about to stick the needle in my arm, and they go, is there anything we should know before we do this? To which I just said, I'm kind of terrified of shots. Just do it quick, don't let me look. And then a minute later, I hear the same thing happen behind me. They say to a woman, is there anything we should know before this? And she goes, oh, I hate shots. Just get it over with. Which really opened my eyes. This was happening all over. Everyone says, I hate shots. I thought for years that I was the only one that hated them, and I was just putting up with them because everyone else was fine with it. We all hate shots? Why have we been doing this? We put a man on the moon, and the best way to prevent against diseases is by stabbing people in their arms? What? This is like if my roommates and I had to regularly clean out our apartment fridge. So once a year, we find all of the glass bottles and jars that we can in the fridge, take them out, and take turns smashing them over each other's heads. And then one day I say, okay guys, I'm ready for glass smashing day. I hate it, but I'm going to do it because I know you like it. And then Jonas goes, wait, you also hate having glass jars smashed over your head? I hate having glass jars smashed over my head. Why are we doing this? There's got to be something we can take. There's got to be a pill or like bubblegum flavored medicine that prevents against COVID at this point, right? What are we doing? And then you've got like the anti-vax roommate who's like,
You know, the government's putting a penguin in your fridge to spy on you.
Now, finally, I will say, I love my roommates. It's so great having them as friends. And since coming to college, I've made so many wonderful friends, met amazing people. And people at college are just so much warmer and accepting of who you are as a person versus people in high school. Because, friends in college will be like, hey, Sam, I love you and I respect you no matter what. And then friends in high school will be like, did you just shit on the floor? What is wrong with you? And, then friends in college, they'll say stuff like, hey, I've noticed you haven't been coming to meetings as much lately, and I wanted to reach out because I care about you. I want to make sure you're not going through anything. And then friends in high school will be like, dude, it has not even been a week. Did you shit on the floor again? Why? And then, friends in college will say like, hey Sam, I know that you hide behind comedy and you use it as a wall and a defense mechanism, but you can truly be yourself around us. Please don't feel the need to hide. And then friends in high school will be like, what the fuck? They shit on the ceiling! How did you do that? Oh my god! Thank you guys so much. That's been my set. Now do you guys want to see my impression of a set piece for the next sketch? Yeah! Get ready.
Alright, sir, that just about does it. Thank you so much for giving blood today. I'm just going to take this into the back and I'll get you a cookie and some juice so you don't get woozy, alright?
All right, perfect. Thank you. Just be sure not to drink too much of it.
That's ridiculous. Why would I drink your juice?
Oh, no, I didn't mean that. I just meant don't drink too much of my blood, because you're a vampire.
That's very funny, sir, but I don't steal blood around you just because I'm a vampire.
I mean, I wouldn't blame you. It's probably so tempting with all this blood around all day.
Ah! Oh, what is wrong with you?
Well, I mean, it's common knowledge. Vampires like blood.
But that doesn't mean that we consume it uncontrollably.
Why not?
Why not? Why not? What do you do for a living?
I'm a baker mostly.
Oh, perfect. Now tell me, do you spend all day stuffing your face with muffins and cannolis?
No, of course not.
Oh, but it must be so tempting.
How do you help yourself if you're surrounded by cream puffs all day? And are you telling me that you don't just go right up to people and steal cake out of their hands? No, because it's rude. You don't steal food from strangers, and neither does any functioning human being, living or undead. Oh, like you would eat a donut that was on the floor for like 3 seconds. Hi.
Hi.
Are you excited for this class?
Yeah, I guess.
Fantastic! I am Professor Rupert. Welcome to Ethics and Decision Making. I'm sure some of you might be a little confused and wondering where the remainder of your classmates are.
I know I was!
They were unfit for the task! And Matt, shut up! Nobody likes to kiss us, especially not on the first day. Just play it cool, dude. This class is unlike any other. It is the only class that requires a waiver. For, by the end of today, one of the two of you will be dead.
Excuse me?
Oh, do I have your attention now? Good, let me explain. The purpose of this course is to explore the depths of moral philosophy. Your job is to debate and determine by the end of today which one of you two I will kill and what is the most ethical way for me to do it.
This whole class seems unethical.
And that brings me to my final point about the class. If either of you can convince me you deserve to live and change my entire 35-year stance, On moral philosophy, I will, how you say, take a long walk up a short pier.
Wow, Professor, this is a lot to take in. Is there a course syllabus I can look at to better understand the class structure?
Look, Matt, I'm sure you're a great dude, but you're making the decision easier and easier for me.
Okay, let me get this straight. All we have to do is decide who dies and how, and then we get an A?
Yes, but you can also prove that murder is unethical.
I don't know, Professor. I mean, murder for the sake of murder is obviously wrong. But this grade impacts our entire future. Like, what job we get, and therefore our income.
Exactly, and there was this quote by Kant that my mother used to always say, if by a lie a man throws away, as it were, annihilates his dignity as a man. And I think to be truly dignified in this world, I need to get an A. And I feel I always said I didn't need an A.
But who said Kant is always right? That could mean anything. I think we should go back to that point someone made earlier about murder never being okay.
Yeah, but say this has to happen.
It does not.
But say it does. We would need to know each other's 5-year plans to truly benefit this world.
Okay, I'll go first. I don't want anyone to die because of my semi-classroom experiment.
Okay, I'm really into the conservation of the rainforest, and last summer I saved 169 trees from being cut down outside Brazil.
Damn! You are a much better person than I am. Like, all I want to do is get better at that card bridge shuffle thing. Like, here, look. So I start. And I get to here, but then it all falls apart.
You sure this has to happen?
Yeah, Professor said
Good
so.
Lord. What is wrong with you two? What kind of student is this okay with death? You'd really sacrifice your life for a tree?
Professor, climate change is a real problem facing our society. And you said we have to do this to pass the class, so ethically, it is better that I go than the trees.
Okay, all right, you passed with flying colors. You're a sociopath. So are you. Seek professional help, please. I'm going to leave now. Have a good life.
All right.
Hey, Clara. So, now that we've been through all this together, do you want to maybe get some food or something? Maybe talk about those trees.
I can't. I just have this thing against guys who can't shuffle cards. With their hands.
Hello, everybody! My name is Lord Memery, and I just wanted to share that I am very attracted to people with tattoos. Truly, it is a huge thing for me. It's like, I like any kind of tattoos. They could have arm sleeves, neck tats, especially when they have poetic stuff written on their knuckles like love, head. And they could have any kind of tattoo. It could be crazy. They could have on their bicep like a Muppet Babies tattoo. And I would see that and be like, dope baby Kermit. Do you want to make me Kerm? They could even have tattooed across their forehead just the word boob, just boob. And I would see that and be like, hey, does your boob want to meet my boob? But just the one boob. You know, that's their fault that they didn't fit the S on the rest of their forehead. So now, however, this attraction to any kind of tattoo, it comes at a cost. Anytime I watch tattoo-based reality TV, I always have to have the subtitles on because I cannot hear it over all of my uncontrollable moaning. If I step into a tattoo parlor, I instantly cream my jeans. I had actually stopped after getting this one tattoo because as soon as the needle gun touched my skin, I instantly became pregnant with my own baby, which I then named Lauren after her father. Now the best part of all is I know that I can never step into a Ripley's Believe It or Not because I am terrified about what would happen if I got face to face with the record-holding most tattooed man in the world. His name, Lizard Man. Now, if you do not know who the future father is to my children, Lizard Man is a 48-year-old ass dude who spent his entire life savings covering every inch of his body with tattoos that make him look like a scaly green lizard. Exactly my kind of man. And, despite what you think, despite my track record, I think I would be really cool in front of Lizard Man. I think I'd hold it together. Until I realized that his tongue was forked, then my womb would obliterate. Now, I know what y'all are thinking. You're thinking, but Lauren, if Lizard Man is entirely covered with tattoos like you said that he is, wouldn't the father of your future lizard spawn have a tattoo on his Dickens? And to that I would reply, he would prefer if you called it his lizard tail. But this thought, it's really stuck with me. So later when I was scrubbing all the cream out of my jeans, I thought, what tattoo would be so worthy that it could adorn the lizard tail of the Lizard Man? And so I have decided, here are my top 5 best tattoos for a Dickens. Starting at number 5, we've got a Subway sandwich, all right? Come on, you could call it your $5 foot dog. All right, stay with me now. 4, we've got a yellow submarine, because you could sing it with me now. We'll all go down on a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. All right, number 3, we've got a banana. I know it sounds cliche, okay? But it might finally make going down on a guy appealing. Hey! The best joke in the set. Number 2, we've got an exact replica of phallically named presidents like Richard or Johnson. Because, it's classy. This Dickens, he's got a respect for portraiture, history, art. And that's just kind of nice. Now, number 1, holding the number 1 spot for best Dickens tattoos, we've got the Hindenburg Zeppelin that exploded in 1937, reported by Herbert Morrison, who famously called a testimony of the crash because his exact testimony sounds like a grade A Dickens appointment.
I can't talk, ladies and gentlemen, honest, it's just laying there, and everybody can hardly breathe and talk, and the screaming lady, I'm sorry, honest, I can hardly breathe, I can't, listen folks, I'm gonna have to stop for a minute because I have lost my voice, this is the worst thing I have ever witnessed. And the best I've ever creamed my jeans. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, Laura. Hello, Todd.
Hi, Saw.
Now, I'm sure you're wondering what you're going to do with that sarcophagus.
What?
There's no sarcophagus in here.
Oh, wait. What?
Yeah, man, sorry.
It's not behind the screen or anything?
No sarcophagus.
For realsies?
Yeah, for realsies.
I'm sorry, guys. This one's on me.
It's
It's
okay,
okay,
Saw.
Saw.
Okay, then. For today's challenge, you're going to, name as many fruits as you can, and if you hesitate or say a do-over, you have to, get in the sarcophagus.
But Saw, there's no sarcophagus.
Wait, yeah, sorry. You have to, call your crush and, tell them you like them. Okay, agreed? Go.
Okay.
Strawberry.
Apple.
Banana.
Pear.
Pineapple.
Kiwi.
Guava.
Lemon.
Lime.
Raspberry.
Butterberry.
That's not a dog. Butterberry is not a fruit. Okay, now you have to call your crush and say that you like them.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking butterberry. This isn't so good. Hold on, I'm getting a call. Yes?
Hi, Saw.
No, stop!
guys. Freaking awesome. Okay. Thanks so much for coming out. This is awesome. I'm so glad that you guys are here. This is actually the first time I've ever done stand-up, so excited. So I just really want to start off super simple, just ease our way into it. But I have a question for you guys. How many times a day do you guys pee? Throw it out there.
3. 4. Many times.
Many times? Can I get a number? 6? Okay. That seems pretty good. I don't know. Anybody a doctor in the room? Think somebody can testify on that? I'm only going twice. Oh. Is that okay? Am I doing okay? I don't know. I mean, I called my mother once and told her. Died on the phone. She was like, "What do you mean, Caroline? Dear God! What do you mean?" I was like, I don't really keep track. That's just my number on top of my head. She's like, "Log it down. You should have a journal." Journal? Do you guys have a journal? God, no. What the hell are you talking about? Anyways, so I'm really concerned that I'm not doing okay. But if I'm not doing okay, I think that's still okay. Because I was born in that little segment between millennial and Gen Z, and our entire personality trait is how many mental breakdowns we have in a day. So if I'm not doing okay, I'm doing fan-freaking-tastic, okay? Fantastic. You walk into work in the morning, you're like, "Hey, Jessica, I just cried in my car for 10 minutes, so the right way." She's like, "Stacy, same." But last night I really couldn't sleep, so I just said, "Fuck it," and rewatched the series finale of The Vampire Diaries while eating white cheddar Cheez-Its just to feel something again. This conversation happened yesterday. I'm not even kidding. And The Vampire Diaries, anybody seen that?
Yes!
Holy shit! That last episode, everybody dies. Sorry, they're all gone. It's been out for 5 years. Get over yourself. Yeah, it's a wreck. And then Hold On by Cord Overstreet plays, and you're like, I'm sobbing alone in my bedroom. What is this? You're thriving, queen. That's the good shit. But yeah, worried about my bladder. Really worried about my internal organs. But you'd like to think that, like, if I wasn't doing okay, if I really was malfunctioning, that my body would go into some sort of, like, survival mode and be like, "Hey, let's do something about this." So I'm thinking about my internal organs and what they talk about on, like, a regular Tuesday. This is how I imagine it goes. "Hey, Brian," I have a shy bladder. "Hey, I know you're totally busy and everything. I totally get it. No, you're so fine. I am just a little worried because I haven't, like, released the tank in a while. And, I was just wondering if maybe you could send one of those old-fashioned migraines and she can chug a couple Poland Springs and we'll be on our way. Would that be possible, my friends?" Oh my God. No, you're fine. You're so fine. See, like, I totally would. I would. But just the thing is, the last time I sent out a thirst request, she downed 4 shots of tequila and liver has not spoken to me since. So I won't do that. Sorry. Oh, whatever. Totally fine. You're totally fine. I'm just getting worried. So yeah. Okay, like, how many times have you gone today? Like, twice? Yeah. Well, I mean, that seems pretty sufficient to me. It's not like we're gonna die or anything, I mean, like, will us and the rest of our body start to deteriorate at age 50? Sure. Will she have to wear those adult diapers? Probably. Will we get hospitalized and then she won't be able to do anything and then a tube will have to be shoved up her root canal and everything has to get flushed out by an IV? Who's to say, Queen? Who's to say? But we're here for a good time, not a long time, baby, alright? Oh, God. Concerned, why is my brain like the president of Kappa Kappa Gamma? A little scared of her, not gonna lie. Also, my bladder's kind of a bitch. Like, super no self-confidence at all. Like, pull your shit together. Have some faith or something, I don't know. Take yourself out to dinner. Love yourself, I don't know. Worried about it. That's really, really high maintenance. And because of this, it makes me think of playing hide and seek as a child. You guys know this, you've been there, you've done it. You're like at the age where you're like kind of old, you're not that old, you're like, this is my shit, let's And you're like running around and like your stomach hurts for like a weird reason and you're like, I can't breathe, but I'm having the best time of my life. I don't know what this is. It's anxiety, Ashley. Just onset panic attacks. Just, you'll get there one day. But we really ran on that shit. Like, our friends started counting down and we're like, this is the best thing ever. Wait, I'm in pain. And we're like, what is this? But I'm gonna run on it like some Danimal crap. And you're just like, okay, let's go with it. And so your friend starts counting down, start at 10 because why not? And just counting down, you're thinking, where should I hide? Where should I go? Should I go behind the couch? No, too easy. Down this really dark hallway because they won't find me? But no, I'm still 9 and I'm afraid of the dark, so no. And then you think, should I hide in the bathroom? And think about it for a moment. No, under the table. Fucking genius! So you get under the table, and you start breathing like you can't breathe anymore, and you think, wow, I'm a living swimmer. You're like heaving, and you're like, holy shit, like I have to be quiet. So you hold your breath, and you see those light up Skechers. What happens? You have to pee. You have to pee so bad. You've never had to pee more in your entire life than you do in this very moment. It is like everything is crashing down. And you just have to hold on a little longer. And you're probably thinking, Caroline, that never happened to me. And I'm like, okay, sure, get over yourself. It happened to me. And so you're thinking, just hold it in. And if it's that bad, forfeit. Forfeit? Are you out of your damn mind? This is a game of survival! Absolutely not. I'm here to win and kill all the rest of them. We're 9, but I'm going out for blood. So you don't get up. You sit there in pain and you hold your shit together as long as you possibly can until you can't anymore. I was in the 3rd grade. I was at a Boy Scout meeting, playing hide and seek with all the other sisters, so I had nothing else to do. And I think we were the ones who were thriving in that situation. You guys were pushing wooden cars down a long ramp for 3 hours. I don't know what that was about. We're running around this middle school that we've never been in, and like, this is amazing! It was awesome. So I was hiding with my best friend at the time. Let's call her Lily. And me and Lily, guess where we are? We're in the bathroom. The faculty bathroom. In a stall. She's standing on the toilet, I'm standing on the floor. Logistically, I do not understand that. But it's amazing, because you know what? As it starts going, what happens? I have to pee. I have to pee so bad. I have never had to pee more in my entire life than I do in this moment. And you're thinking, these are the best conditions ever. You're in the bathroom. So I'm thinking, hey Lil, hey girl, could you hop on down from that toilet for a hot second so I can go to the bathroom? And with a sheer coldness that I have never seen other than in a 9-year-old body in a faculty bathroom in a middle school, Lily looked down on me and said, no. Okay, Lily. Real funny, Lily. But honestly, you really should get down because this is an emergency. I pulled out the big guns. I said, this is an emergency, which is the best excuse a 9-year-old could possibly have, because how do you say no to that? So I'm looking at her, I'm like, this is it. That card that I said I'll never pull, here it is. I gotta go to the bathroom. And still, she denied it. So I start panicking. I am freaking out. I'm laughing because there's nothing else to do in a chaotic situation. I'm like, Lil, you gotta get down. And she kept saying no, and I was like, bitch, you gotta get down. I have got to go to the bathroom. And she did not move a muscle. And by the force of God and Niagara Falls herself, I peed all over that faculty bottom floor and just watched it flow. It felt amazing, not gonna lie. I never wore those field day shorts again. A bit traumatizing. And at this moment, Lily, still standing on the toilet, steps down. Her coldness that once existed is just pure confusion and fear. She was traumatized, really. She looked at me, she was shaking a bit. Okay, Caroline, you can use it now. Well, that was the second time today. I'm done. Thank you so much, guys.
Oh, I just don't get it, you know? Like, we were so good together.
I know.
Oh, did you text Stephanie? Is she on the way?
Yes, I texted her 10 minutes ago, right around when you asked me to the first time, hi.
Oh.
So, Steph better be on her way soon. What? Where is Stephanie?
Yeah, so little thing. Stephanie couldn't come, so she sent me instead. You know, like an emotional support by proxy.
Oh, okay, I guess that's fine. It's just Sophie is in a very vulnerable place right now. So, thanks so much for coming, but if you could just try not to talk to her, that would be great.
Are you kidding? I got this. Hey, Queen. How you doing?
How am I doing? Brad broke up with me, and I don't even know why. Sophie, our Pinterest boards just aren't in sync. Sophie, I killed your cat. Sophie, you're a Virgo. Sophie, I cheated on you. Like, he couldn't be more unclear.
Hey, well, nobody's perfect, so you gotta work it. Again and again until you get it right.
What?
Okay. He's got it all wrong. Okay, it was Brad's loss. You are amazing, girlie. You are an idiot. And now you are just one step closer to finding someone who can actually realize that.
Yeah, and look at it this way. Now you've had the best of both worlds, so chill it out, take it slow.
Ryan, what does that even mean?
You know, the best of both worlds. You were dating Brad, and now you're not. No, forget I said that. Okay, life's what you make it, so let's make it right. Right. Even though something's telling you he could be the one, I really don't think he is.
Are you just quoting Hannah Montana this entire time?
Okay, Ryan, stop talking! Hey, girlie, do you need anything? Want me to do anything for you? You just say the word, hon.
I made some tea, but I couldn't bring myself to pour it into the pot.
Okay, so maybe Hannah isn't your go-to. But I can't help but notice that you're still upset. And nothing in this world can change that. Except Miley.
What?
Hit it!
Ryan, don't!
Always gonna be enough. You're always gonna wanna make it move. It's always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes you're gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast you get there. It ain't about what's waiting on the other side. This is the climb. Oh yeah. I said this is the climb. The climb. You're allowed to applaud now. Now don't you feel better?
No! The climb was Brad and I's song! Oh!
Well. It ain't the Tucker McCall standing in my spot.
Junebug. Now I haven't seen your ugly mug around these parts in a hell of a long time.
Enough your blubber, McGaw. I was out wrestling another horse next town over.
Wrestling another horse, I see.
Barkeep, pour me up of those frosty ones while I take care of some old business.
Yep, one pot coming up. Yep.
Now stop you right there, Junebug. Me and the boys have been talking, and well, we're a bit concerned.
Concerned? Concerned about what? And one of these days my bounty's gonna be so good, I'm gonna end up jailed, dead or alive.
Nah, Buggy. Why don't you come on over?
Well, fine.
killed my paw.
Oh, that's a way. You wrestle some horses, that's a kicker, and you suddenly killed one paw.
Well, that's just it, Junebug. Your horse wrestling, it's getting out of hand. Ain't that right, barkeep?
Yep, you're a damn delinquent, yep.
What the hell you mean, getting out of hand?
Junebug, this is your intervention.
We all think you got an addiction.
I ain't got no goddamn addiction.
Okay, you remember how we became arch nemesis in the first place?
Yes, I wrestled your prize-winning steed and won.
Yeah, my steed, Butterbean's pony. You sympathized with Hawkins' horse.
Yep, you freaking murdered him, yep.
Wrestled and won against every other horse in a 10-mile radius.
Oh, so I indulge in a couple horse wrestlings a night. Excuse me.
No excuses for a horse wrestling paw murderer.
We mean it, Junebug. You ain't been the same since this addiction took you. And Butterbean, drop the paw thing. This ain't about you.
I've heard enough. I ain't got no goddamn addiction. I just like to party sometimes.
Well, if partying to you means kick flipping off of a heap of unconscious horses.
Like when you missed your daughter's birth because you were punctured ponies.
Yep, you're roundhouse kicking with Shetlands, yep.
Or how about when you killed my only paw?
And I told you that was an accident.
Butterbean, shut the hell up about your paw.
Or I'll dig them up and kill them again just in spite.
Listen up. Now, me and all these other sons of bitches wrote a couple of words about how your horse wrestling's been affecting all of us.
Yep, you're tearing me apart, yep.
Butterbean, you go first.
Your horse wrestling hurts me because it spooked the kicking horse that killed my only.
Damn it, Butterbean!
Bang, bang, bang!
I'll go next, goddamn! Buggy, I remember the old you. I remember how you and me used to spit tobacco into the eyes of
Butterbean's paw.
Scream for mercy!
Yes, I want that Junebug back.
Stop. I can't hear no more. And all y'all feel the same way?
Yep, don't make me blubber like a baby, yep.
We even got the town sheriff to come rehabilitate over at the county jail.
You sons of bitches. Thank you so much for your support and my recovery.
Just a jail, son.
Lord, I don't know what to say.
Well, the first step in EA,
Equine Anonymous.
is to apologize to those you wronged.
All right. I'm sorry for all the horses I power slammed, scissor kicked, pile drowned, and black widowed. Butterbean, I am sorriest for killing your paw.
You really mean it?
From the bottom of my ever-loving heart. I'll kick this wheel!
Yep, you
I believe in you.
Smart thinking, McGoss. Thought we'd never get him arrested.
Hey, it was all the kids' idea.
Yep, it was all an elaborate scheme, yep.
Well, here's your reward money, Butterbean.